Yo, what's up? It's your boy Will Motivation, and today we're talking about my advice on the #1 way for you to get started investing in real estate.
Yo, so I just figured out this is the perfect day. Look at the weather. The perfect day for me to do that video showing you kind of where I came from and where I went. So I'm going to show you guys. I'm about 15 minutes from the hood where I grew up, where I just showed you. And after I went to college, I came back to work here in Columbus, about 15 minutes away, out sort of like the suburbs, but not quite. I'm gonna show you guys where I started to work, and then I'm gonna show you guys my first house that I bought to move out close to where I work. And then I'm gonna show you guys my rental property. This is a perfect day for it. Look at the weather. It's not hot. So now I wanted to take you guys on a motorcycle, but we're not gonna do the motorcycle tour. We're gonna do it in the car. I'm gonna get the Corolla, and we're gonna do a tour of the rental property and all the properties that I bought from my first house that I bought to the last house that I bought. And I'll edit it down so it doesn't take us that long. But that's what we'll do today. You guys check out my real estate moves. But we'll start with where I went to work after I graduated and take it from there. Man, I'm starting to feel like a realtor today. That's one job I could not do. Running around all over the city. People that don't know if they're gonna buy a house or not. Salute to all the realtors out there. That's hard work. So we're coming up on, I used to make this drive too from my mom's house to work when I actually was an intern here. So if you're a college student and you're wondering, you know, you're making your path to your Lamborghini or your dream car or whatever, get those internships. Even if you get paid a little bit, get the experience and get that resume together. Get that internship. So my first job out of college, and I did 2 internships here, 2 summers. It used to be an AT&T Bell Labs building with scientists and engineers here. And I was the software engineer for the telephone systems and stuff back in the 90s. Now, the hospital bought this building because you know, AT&T turned to Lucent Technologies. But I used to have when I kind of upgraded, I used to have a building, not a building, I used to have an office space right there in the front of the building when I got my cloud up. When I started doing good work, you know, you can use your leverage to get what you want sometimes. I had a nice office in the front of the building. But anyway, that's where I used to work. We're on Broad Street. This is one of the most popular streets in the city. And so now we're gonna take a tour. I'm gonna take you from the first property I ever bought to the last property. Now, there's 2 properties and they're a little ways from here, but I'm gonna see if we can get down there. Otherwise, I'm gonna show you guys a picture. But most of the ones I have are in the same zip code, and we can run around to those properties, and then we'll put them in order. But first, I gotta get my list, and then we'll go check them out. I just thought about something. This might be a long ass video, but I'm gonna tell you why you might want to watch it. Because when I go home, I'm gonna print out a list of all my properties that I purchased, and I'm also gonna print out how much the property cost me when I bought it, and I'm gonna print out how much it's worth. Okay, so just to get your mind to thinking about what you can do. All right, so that's why you're gonna want to watch this video. I'm gonna tell you how much I bought the property for and how much it's worth. And if you want to do the math, you do the math. You know what I'm saying? But this is real stuff. So stay tuned. Here we go. So I got my assistants with me. I got Superman in the back. Say what's up, Superman. That's Superman right there. Got my daughter right here. That's the future of Moss Estates. And my future projects, but they're gonna help me keep track of our chronological view of the property, the real estate that we picked up over the years. And then we'll end up here because these are a couple of the last properties that were purchased. So now, if you do your research, some of what we're about to see and the numbers that I'm talking about are common knowledge, like they're public information. So you can see what a house costs. Pete, you can see what a house costs by going on the auditor site for a county and looking at the real estate transactions. And you know, so it's not secret. Now, what you can actually see what they sold for on websites like Zillow. So I'm not gonna be telling you guys any secrets. You do your research, but I'm doing this more to inspire you, show you what's possible. So here we go. We got one over here. I tried to get some more over here, but the property values held strong, so I wasn't able to get anything else. But I was able to get one side of a duplex, sort of like a condo.
Are all of these houses?
No, just a few of them. Oh, somebody's moving. Yeah, we got this one. This is ours right here. Bingo. And we out. Yeah. It's nice when the trees bloom. You know, you got the tree-lined streets, make the property value go up. So this is actually, I got this house pretty early on. The next one we're about to see. And yeah, I did the flooring in there, and yeah, I did the flooring in this house too. So, well, some of the flooring, not all of it, but this house in the corner. This is one of our flips. I rented it out at first, and then we sold it. Big old giant house, actually. That's a big house right there. And then right around the corner, we picked up this house. And I changed the whole color scheme on it. I did the landscaping and painted the doors and stuff. But we flipped this house right there, 79, 73. I did an open house and everything. It looks sweet. That's a flip right there. And I didn't rent that out, not once. So around the corner, we've got another house.
You only get like a certain amount of profit from, you know, flipping and selling and all that stuff.
So the question is it worth it if you only get a certain amount of profit? The answer to your question is in the question itself. So you have to determine how much profit makes it worth it to you to do that work. So all of them, yes, are worth it. So this is one of the houses I got early on. I got this house for a good price. So believe it or not, here's a neighborhood. Believe it or not, that's the most expensive house that I own for a rental. It doesn't look like it.
Oh, for a rental, okay.
Yeah. I mean, other than, you know, my house. But that's the most expensive rental I own right now. That house, we'll just talk about the numbers real fast. Ballin'. That house actually, I bought for $90,000. Or somewhere. What does it say how much I bought that one? That one's 8053. This is right there. Look and see how much did I buy that one for?
96,000.
I bought it for $96,000. The house is worth over $200,000. Did you hear me?
Yeah.
Now you think that's worth it? something for 96,000 and it's worth over 200.
That's crazy.
There you go. Now I didn't sell it yet, so I didn't extract that profit, but the market's still going up, so it could get higher and higher and higher. And I could go in there. I put granite countertops in there, and it's a nice house. It's got fire. It's got like pretty much everything people look for. Now I got some more houses over across the street, so we'll go over there.
Got that one for such a good price.
Question is, how come I got that one for such a good price? It's a good question because people are wanting the same thing. I bought when the market was low, and I sometimes get lost. I don't even know where the houses are. I bought that property. Most of these properties I bought when the real estate prices were just lower, and nobody wanted to buy. So I was like, that's the perfect time to buy when
I
people were
remember you
scared.
saying that when you first started to get into it was how the market was low at the time.
Truth, facts. Yeah, that's right. So I was buying the houses when the market was low. Now the market slowly went higher and higher. And as it went higher, instead of renting the houses and having a high mortgage, I started selling them, doing flips. So that's what that's one of the options you have. So I know we got some houses over here, but I'm lost. So let's find the houses, then we'll keep it going. This house is actually one of my favorite neighborhoods. If one of the houses should have been really high, based on the neighborhood, it would have been this neighborhood. I like this little house. This is a small house. I had it as a rental, but then I flipped it. And I'll show you guys the numbers on this one too. But it was a good investment. So, coming up, where is it? Oh, I don't even remember where the houses are. There it is. Got that one for a deal. And then make the little cameras sound effect.
You have like the numbers or whatever you're gonna put on there. You should have like a sound effect for each letters that pop up.
Like
yeah.
typewriter.
Yeah.
And then where are we? Dang, are we on the right street? Yeah, Bricktown. Yeah, I got some landscaping to do. She's not even cutting the grass. I got some landscaping to do right there, buddy. Paying renting, right? Imagine if I was renting a place for
Giving away your money.
$240,000 you would be giving away by renting. Now, I didn't rent. I used my credit and I bought the place. So now look what happens in reverse. We're coming up on this property. We're gonna go check it out. This is one of our props. Look at that landscaping. That landscaping looks good to me. So anyway, we're just talking about some numbers here. So we got a few condos. So we'll take a look at the condos. We've got about 4 of these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 5. How many did we get? 4 or 5. 4 or 5. So anyway, so these are condos, and these are some of the first houses that I bought because they were so cheap. Let's check it out. I had these as rentals first before I flipped them. Get ready to pull up and do the sound effect, and then hold it while we put in. This is one of them. Bam. Want me to rephrase it?
You can rephrase it.
All right. So my daughter just asked me, we're talking about owning real estate, buying versus renting. She asked me, well, what if you want to live there? Well, I was talking about the example with my office space and how I could have easily rented my office space, but I decided to buy it. And I was showing her how much money I have to leverage from that decision. But she said, well, what if you are a young person? Shout out to my boy Jim. He don't see me, but I see him on Boxer. But anyway, she said, what if you want to live there and rent it out for a while, or potentially rent it out because you might move or something.
Yeah.
So now what I'm gonna say is you buy it anyway. Why? Because if you want to move later, you can. Actually, go here. If you want to move later, what do? You sell the place that you bought, get your money back. Or what if you're in the situation I was in and the market is low and you can't get your money back? Then what do?
I don't know.
You rent it out.
What?
Go ahead. What? What's wrong?
I just don't understand why you would rent that.
For a profit. You make money with it.
Never mind. I thought you were something else.
You rent it out to somebody.
That.
Not to yourself.
I was like, to you.
So this is one of the properties too, right there. Check that one for this. 74. All right, so going through the properties, but we're having some interesting conversation here, and I'm trying to talk to my daughter about these scenarios. What if you're a young person and you're renting because you don't know if you want to stay there in that city or whatever? But if you decide to buy the place, what if you bought it, and after you bought it for a good price, first of all, but after you bought it, then the property values go up. Then what happens when you sell it? You make money. Or what if the property values go down and then you panic,
Rent it out to somebody.
then you rent it out to somebody else at a profitable level, and then when the market goes back up, then you sell it. So you make your money because you got a good price on the house when you bought it, and then you rent it out for a profit. Pig likes that. Superman likes that. And then you sell it later, or you just keep renting it out for the profit. 306. That's what we did. We got the little park over here. You can't really see the house that well. That's it. There we go. Shout out to Reg. All right, so that's it for the houses in this neighborhood. So we got 3 houses in this neighborhood. Next house is an intentional flip. We bought it with the intention of flipping it. And me and my buddies fixed this one up. It's like a little project. And the guy who's doing the Huracan project, new build, he built a extra bedroom in his house. It's pretty sweet. Added some value before we sold it. So let's check out this neighborhood. And we flipped this house right here. Oh, there's a family there, but that's it right there. Family bought it. I didn't want to get dude on video, but yeah, we flipped that house. All right, so we're in another decent neighborhood. Tree-lined streets, this is the kind of stuff you look for. And we did 2 flips over here. So I'll show you both of them. One of them that I flipped was actually a rental first. And then I flipped it. I probably should have kept both of these houses, but at the time I had to pay some taxes and the best way I could get that tax money was to go ahead and flip the house. So check it out. That's what the neighborhood kind of looks like.
Hey, I just wanted to say thanks for watching today's video. There's a lot more to come. Hit that like button for me and subscribe to my channel. A lot of you guys have been asking me about when is my online course going to be ready. Well, I have good news for you. My online course is completed. I'll put a link in the description of this video where you can click on that link and get a 40% discount off the course. That'll be for the first 50 students. So if you're ready to take the online course that I've basically laid out everything that I know about how to invest in real estate, click the link below or just go to www.willmotivation.com/invest. And thank you guys for taking the time out to watch today's video. Hope you learned something, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.